Hi, Fred Westermeyer. I was in the Marine Corps from 1964 through 1968, and probably the most interesting time that happened to me during the Marine Corps was the fact that I went to boot camp in June 17th, I think was my first day of 1964. And during the time that I was in boot camp, I didn't get a whole lot of mail in boot camp other than from my parents and maybe one or two of my siblings. But once I got back from boot camp, Mom told me, well, you got some mail at home when you were away at boot camp. So one of the things that I opened up after I got home from boot camp on boot leave was my draft notice. My envelope saying I had to report for the draft. And fortunately, it turned out the day that I had to report was the day that I was still going to be in Cincinnati. So I had a little fun with that, needless to say. So I got my uniform on the particular day. It was time for me to go down to the post office in downtown Cincinnati. So I, for whatever reason, I wasn't able to use my dad's car. I didn't have a car at the time. So I took the bus down. That was interesting. They just say going to downtown Cincinnati on a bus in 1964 probably was somewhere around September, October, something like that. Maybe it was a little bit later. So needless to say, I reported to the particular office, the draft office, in the post office in downtown Cincinnati, or actually in the federal building right across the street from the post office. So I kind of marched in, gave them my envelope, and looked them square in the eye and said, I think there's been a mistake. So, needless to say, I got a chuckle out of that. And actually, the people who took my card or my envelope said, yeah, I think we made a mistake. It looks like you're already in. I said, yes, ma'am.